Yes guys, so we are doing nth part of question number 2. For the nth part it says trial and event. What is the difference between them? What is trial and event? Nth part is trial and event, right? Let me now talk about this. What is trial means? Now, when a random experiment is performed, it's known as trial. So performance, you can say the performance of a random experiment, is known as a trial. Alright, while its outcome or a result is an event, or is known as an event. So what is event? Event is outcome of a random experiment, right? And performance, when a trial is, for example, a coin is tossing, performing is trial. Tossing is a trial. Tossing of a coin, throwing of a die or dice. Throwing of a dice is performance. This is trial. We have tried, we have done the trial. Will it appear in numbers, even number, odd number, whatever. So that may be there. That is trial. Performance is, or it's performance is trial, while resultant or outcome is an event. Difference is simple. Okay, so for example, throwing. Throwing of a die or dice. Let me take dice. Okay, dice mostly is written, but die is proper word. Die is singular and dice is plural. So the throwing of a dice is a trial. This is happening or performance of an experiment is a trial, while its results or outcomes are the events or sample points. Which are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here events brought from this is sample space here. In this case sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the events here, right? So outcome is the event. Let us take now next point. Next part of this is an O. The three more are there in this part. O. What is the O part? Now in O part we have impossible events. What are the impossible? Impossible events I have already defined number of times. Impossible events. The events, let me take the events or outcomes which are impossible, right, are known as impossible events. Outcomes which are impossible, events or outcomes which are impossible are known as impossible events, or uncertain, which cannot happen, are uncertain, are impossible events. Now let me define this. For instance, okay, if a dice is thrown, okay, then sample space is what? 1, 2, have defined a number of times. Now getting 7 or 8, because here we have only 6 points, 1, 2 up to 6. But if I say that what is the probability of getting 7, getting 8, 0. So the probability of getting 7 or 8 is 0. Okay, that is impossible event. 7 is impossible event, 8 is impossible event. It is not possible here. Okay, so the event which is not possible is known as impossible event. Why? Because in this case 7 and 8 cannot be there, because it contains only 1 to 6. Those numbers are there only. Okay, it doesn't contain 7 or 8. Impossible events are uncertain events which are not going to happen. This cannot happen. Okay. Impossible event. Now let us take after O, what is P? The pth part of this is part P. This is certain or sure event. Certain or sure event. Sure event. Okay, when the outcome of a random experiment, let me take, of an experiment or can say outcome of an experiment, or a random experiment, we can say a random experiment is certain or sure, right, is known as sure event or certain event, is known as certain or sure event. Certain or sure event, right? So what is the probability of, for example, the sample space S is 1. This probability is always possible, is 1. Certain event is going to happen. Because getting a head out when we take getting a head in tossing of a coin once is certain. Why certain? Because its probability is possible, its occurrence is possible. Head may appear, tail may appear, right? Or if head can appear, because possibility is there, it may happen. It is sure event, it may happen. It's sure event. Occurrence is possible. When occurrence is possible, is only certain event, is certain, right? Getting a head in tossing of a coin once is certain or sure, which is a sure event or certain event, right? So probability of sure event sometimes is 1 always. Probability of impossible event is 0, right? Certain event may be 1 or sometimes probability is possible, is there. The event is possible. It can happen. In this case also, probability of getting a head is half undoubtedly, but it is possible event, sure event. It can happen. We cannot say that it's impossible event. Last is the qth part of this. What the qth part of this? Question number 2. Qth part of this is occurrence of an event. What is occurrence of an event? As I've talked about, the outcome or result is known as occurrence of an event. Okay, of an experiment is known as occurrence of an event. For instance, let me take one instance here. For instance, if a coin is tossed, let me take twice, then the events or occurrence of events, we can say, or the occurrence of events is equal to HH, HT, TH or TT. There are 4 events are there. So occurrence of events has happened. The resultant is here. The outcomes are here. These are the occurrence of events. Event has resulted. It has the results. 4 results are there. Okay. So similarly, an event has occurred. That means its outcome has come out. What is the outcome? For example, if coin is tossed once only, then head and tail, head or tail can appear. So 2 possibilities are there, 2 outcomes, 2 events are there. So occurrence means the trial has happened, has occurred. Okay, so occurrence of an event means the resultant has come, the result has come, outcome has come. That is how the occurrence of events are there. All these are done. So question number 2 is now completed. Question number 3, let me talk about, very important, because these 3 basic questions, 1, 2, 3, they are very basics of the probability. After that, questions are understood easily, because if these basics are clear, what are the symbols now? Next question 3rd, I have taken on symbols. So these questions are based on one student gave me these results. Okay, these symbols have been given by one of my students. Now let me describe them, that what does it mean. Now it says explain the following. It says explain the following symbols. Following symbols, it says. Now again, the parts of this are there. What are the parts of this question? So let me create this. Okay. Now question number 3 is again very important. Let me explain them one by one. First is A bar. If an event is A, for example, A is an event, or A is any activity, an event, we can say an event has occurred, that is A. Then A naught means not A. It means not A. Negative of A, not A. Occurrence of an event has occurred, then probability of A naught is 0, we can say. Probability of A, sum of the probability of A and probability of A naught is 1. That we know about, because probability of A naught is 1 minus probability of A. As we know that probability of A naught is equal to 1 minus probability of A. So here not A. A bar means not A. B part. Okay, what is the B part here? Simple. A union B. It means either A or B or both. Either A or B or both. At least one of them. This is known as at least one of them. One of A and B. At least means either A or B or both. At least one. At least one of A and B. At least means either A or B or both. This is known as A union B. What is C? C part is A intersection B. A intersection B, that means both of A and B. Both A and B. Okay. Both A and B. Then D part, what is D part of this? D part says symbol D is A intersection B bar. That means A but not B. Here it means A but not B. Simple. But B bar is not there. A but B. B not is not there. A but not B. D up to D we have explained them. Let us take E onwards. These are simple D. Okay, they are sometimes used, so we have to know how these symbols are represented, or what are the values of these symbols. Now E part of this is A bar intersection B. A bar intersection B. That means B but not A. B but not A. Okay, then F. What is F here? Now F says, okay, A bar intersection B bar. That means neither A nor B. Simple. Then G. What is G here? A union B union C. That means at least one of them. Right? That means at least one of A, B and C. Right? Either A or B or C or all. So at least one of A, B and C means either at least one. All of them are also possible. Now H. G, H now. H is A union B naught. Union A naught intersection B. Okay. This is H we are taking. A union B naught union A intersection, A naught intersection B. That means at least one of them. Either A or B. Here A but not B. Here B but not A. Means either of A or B or both. So this is union here. So at least one of them. So both is there. So at least one of them. That means this is known as at least one of them. Let me change the marker here. Okay, so at least or exactly one of them we can say. It's known as exactly. This is known as, we can say exactly, right? One of them, because here A but not B, here B but not A, means exactly one of them. So this is union, exactly one of them, A and B. So these four we have taken. Let us take next I. After H, I. So I is here. After H, I is A intersection B intersection C. That means all of them. Okay, this means all of them. Them means here A, B and C. All of them. Then J. What is J part here? Okay, so J part is, J part. J part is given here, A intersection B intersection C naught. Okay, then union A. Okay, then union this one, A intersection B naught intersection C union A naught intersection B intersection C. Try to understand. Now here exactly one of them is there, right? Exactly one of them. This is one, sorry, two of them, exactly two, because A and B are there, C is not there, so exactly two of them. That means exactly two of them. Why two of them? Either AB or AC or AB, sorry, BC. So exactly two of them. This is exactly two of them we are selecting here. J, then K. K's part is here. K's part is A intersection B naught intersection C naught. So here exactly one of them. This is union A naught union B intersection. This is intersection, I think. Intersection B intersection C naught union. Now here it is A naught intersection B naught intersection C. Now here exactly one of them. So this is equal to exactly one of them. Simple. We are selecting only one. Here A selected, here B selected, here C selected. So exactly one of them. This is exactly one of them. Simple. Exactly one of them. All are now clarified. This is up to K. Now let us take questions now. Okay. All the symbols, terms, definition of probability are now clear. Okay, we have defined up to this point. All these are basics of probability. So please go through them again and again. Understand that what is this particular term is, and read that from different sources available to you. Then one can understand what the exactly meaning of that thing. Let us take now question number 4. Question number 3, what is given to us here? Let me write what is given to us. Here we are given, from a bag containing 10 black balls, black and 20 white balls, a ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is a black? Okay. We have a bag containing 10 white balls, black balls, sorry, 10 black balls and 20 white balls and 20 white balls. Then to find, one ball is selected. Here one ball is selected. That is given to us. One ball is selected, then to find. Now probability, we have to find out what the probability of getting a black ball. The ball is selected, the probability that it is black. What is the probability? What is the probability that it is a black ball? It is a black ball. What is the probability that it is a black ball? Right? So what is the black? How many black balls are there? What is the selection? Out of 10 black balls, 10 black balls are there. I think 10 black balls. So out of 10, 1 is selected. So 10 C1 in the numerator. What are the favorable cases? Solution. Try to understand. Solution. 1 ball is selected out of 10 black balls, because it must be black balls. So 1 black ball is selected out of 10 black balls. So the case is 10 C1 base. This is the base. So select, this is favorable cases. Total number of cases and total number of cases will be out of 10 plus 20, 30 C1. This total number of cases. Favorable cases are 10 C1. So 10 upon 30 Give the answer 1.3 possibility. What is the answer here? Let me write here. Therefore, solution. Probability of black ball. One black ball. Probability of one black ball is equal to number of favorable cases. We write here number of favorable cases. Divided by total number of cases. Okay, so what is the favorable case? 10C1 divided by 30C1. So one ball is selected out of total balls which is in the denominator. It will be 10C1 means factorial 10 is what? 10 only. It will be how it is defined, 10 upon 1 factorial into 9 factorial. 10 factorial can be written as 10 into 9 factorial. Okay, let me define this. 10 into 9 factorial in the numerator. The denominator of numerator will be 1 factorial into 9 factorial. Difference of 10 and 9 divided by, let me write here, 30 factorial means 30 into 29 factorial divided by 1. Difference of this is 29 factorial. In the denominator 29 factorial cancelled out, 9 factorial cancelled out. It will be 10 upon 30. 1.3. Answer is 1 upon 3. Okay. Question number 3 is complete.